Good morning guys, and welcome to another video here from the beautiful country of India. Today we are in the beautiful city of Jaipur here in the province of Rajasthan, and let me just say Jaipur is an incredible city, but more than its sights like the Taj Mahal or the Jal Mahal, more than anything of any of those places, what's incredible about this city is the food. So without further ado, today we are starting off with some insane street food in this city. I'm very excited to see what's on offer. I'm very excited to try out what there is. So you know what? I'm really hot right now. I need a refreshing drink, and I think I know the perfect way to start off our day today. Bhaiya, pineapple juice. Namak nahi. Alright, first stop of the day, we are literally in the middle of the streets of Jaipur, and I have to start with something fresh. I have to start off with some pineapple juice. Now what's really interesting is that he doesn't have electricity here. He is literally hand grinding this pineapple juice. I've never seen hand ground pineapple juice before. It's very interesting, but here in Jaipur, that is how you get pineapple juice. You have to hand grind it until it turns into a smooth, frothy little juice. Now first off, notice how frothy the pineapple juice is. It is literally bubbling over. But I'm very excited to try it. The fruits in India are supposed to be incredible, so I have high expectations for the pineapple juice here in Jaipur. So without further ado, let's go ahead, let's try out our first pineapple juice here in Jaipur. Oh, wow. That is so sweet. Usually in some countries when you get pineapple juice, it's very acidic, very high in acidity. But here, it is sweet. It is extremely sweet. Wow. I love it. I love the frothiness on the very top of the pineapple juice as well. But once you get inside, it's just the pure liquid nectar, the sweet nectar of the pineapple. That is incredible. Great to start off the day. And with that, let's go ahead and let's see what this city has to offer for us to eat. Alright, next stop of the day, we need some classic breakfast food here in Jaipur. And we've come to a place called Nityam Cafe. It's right here in Tripolia Bazaar, and they do do South Indian food, they do North Indian food, they do fries, they do sandwiches, they do pizzas and pastas as well. But what we're here for is some classic breakfast food, paratha and chai. Chai is your Indian tea, and paratha is kind of like your sort of pancake, except you can stuff things in it. Here, I've got potato inside, so it's an aloo paratha, and as you can see, it's perfectly cooked, crispy on the outside, and of course some chai. So let's first start off. I always love some chai here in India. Let's try it. I have just had a cold pineapple juice, but some warm chai always helps your body just feel so good. My only complaint is they should give it a bigger cup. This is such a small cup. I don't think this is ever going to be enough. This is like a shot glass of chai. I wish they could get more chai, but that's besides the point. Now let's go with the paratha. The paratha comes with two sauces. It comes with a green sauce and it comes with a white sauce. I'm more interested in the green sauce, but before we dip in anything, I just want to get a piece of the paratha just by itself. It's aloo paratha, so it's got potato already on the inside. It's not just empty on the inside. You can literally see the pieces of potato stuffed in there, cooked down. Let's go ahead and give this a try. I love the saltiness in the potatoes. The thing is, they have salt, they put a little bit of salt in the dough as well, but they've also put more salt in the potato filling on the inside. I feel like it's more salty than it is spicy, but you still get a hint of that spice, and it does kick you right on the tip of your tongue. So it's a very sort of entry-level spice that will hit you. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get a piece of the paratha, and of course what you got to do is you got to dip it in the sauce. I'm going to go ahead and dip it in the green chutney here. Oh, this looks so nice. Let's go ahead and give this a try. Oh wow. There's so much mint in that green sauce. It's so minty, and it's got a little bit of cilantro It's got some herbs going on in there. That is a really, really nice, delicious sauce that complements it so well. And the thing is, like I mentioned earlier, the paratha itself is really, really salty. But with the actual sort of herby, sort of minty sauce, it really helps to complement the flavors of the paratha. I think everything works together really well. They actually have a set where you have sort of chai and paratha together. That's a classic Indian breakfast, and it doesn't get more classic than that. So you're at Nityam Cafe to do something else that's very, very interesting. So we're just waiting for them to make it, and then I'll show you guys what it is. I may have had breakfast, but there's no way I can finish it without trying this very famous thing. I literally overheard them talking about this one famous thing they have, and that is a Rasmalai shake. Now, if you've watched my videos before, you know what Rasmalai is. It's that cold, milky dessert that you usually have at night. It's really, really delicious. But to turn it into a shake, that's something I've actually never seen before. The way they do it is really interesting. They put the basic ingredients of Rasmalai, then they put some vanilla ice cream in it, and then they even top it off with some nuts, and it becomes super, super frothy on the very top. It is very interesting, and when I heard about it, I knew I needed to get one, because I don't think I've ever heard the Rasmalai shake before. So here it is. You can see it's got the yellowish color of a Rasmalai. It's got the nuts on top of the Rasmalai, but it is a Rasmalai shake. So let's go ahead and try it out. That's like the best of vanilla ice cream and Rasmalai mixed together. It's got a very thick texture, and that's because it's sort of ground up inside that blender, and the ice cream of course still has some of that thickness to it, but it is really sweet, and I love that. It's got the sweetness of the vanilla ice cream, it's got the sweetness of the Rasmalai, and both of them have that milky taste, so you taste a lot of milkiness to it. It's a really, really nice flavor, and the nuts on top obviously add a nice little crunch, a nice little bit of texture over it. Overall, a great little sweet treat to have here in Jaipur, and the thing is, it's so hot outside. Having a cold Rasmalai, like Rasmalai shake, is the best way to cool down from the heat outside. Thank you.
So where I can see this? Huh? YouTube.
This place right here, Nityam Cafe. Definitely when you come to Jaipur, try out some of the best food I've had here in Jaipur. Paratha's good, Rasmalai shake. If it's really hot outside and you just have to cool yourself down, that's probably one of the best things you can get. It's sweet, it's milky, it's ice creamy. It's the best combination. Considering it's a very hot day here in Jaipur, I need some ice cream. And we've got a new interesting thing. We got it just right across the street at that ice cream stall. This is a mango dolly. I have no idea what a mango dolly is, but I've always been curious to try out some Indian ice cream. So here in Jaipur, when it's 30 degrees, I think it's the perfect time for us to try some mango dolly. Don't know what it is, but let's go ahead and give it a try. Ooh, it's a very sweet mango popsicle. That's literally what it is, just a really sweet mango popsicle. It is very fruity, and I don't actually taste that much chemical flavor. So I would say this is a really, really good mango popsicle. I don't know why they call it a mango dolly. They could just call it a mango popsicle, but if that's what gets the kids going to get some popsicles, then that's the way to do it. Really delicious, really worth it. 20 rupees, which is really, really affordable. What a great price, what a great little flavor, and the best thing is, on a hot day like here it is today in Jaipur, this is exactly what you need to cool down. So, for lunchtime here we're going to taste Mahavir Banda. I think that's how you pronounce it. Funnily enough, we only knew about this place because the owner of the previous stall we went to actually recommended this place for some of the most traditional Rajasthani food that you can find. And what do they have here? They've got roti with Aloo Pyaz. Now, if you remember in my video yesterday where we went to Chokidani, I said the favorite thing that I had there was the Aloo Pyaz. Well, here, that's what they specialize in. And if you look at it, remember, Aloo Pyaz is just potato and onions. It looks good. But don't even talk about the Aloo Pyaz. First off, a drink. Here we've got saffron lassi. I've never had saffron lassi. It looks amazing. It's got a yellowish color, topped off with some almonds, some nuts. This looks absolutely refreshing. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Oh, that's perfect. It's got sweetness, got a little sourness from the dairy. It's got the crispiness from the nuts. It's got a hint of saffron. Actually, not a hint. A pretty strong saffron flavor throughout the lassi, and it's cold. It's very refreshing, and wow, that creaminess and that sourness flavor and the sweetness of it is absolutely incredible. That is one of the best drinks I've had in India. It is so delicious. Man, if you come here, you gotta get their saffron lassi. It is just absolutely incredible. Now, before we even go to the Aloo Pyaz, let's talk about the roti. The roti is covered in ghee. You can literally see the amount of oil just over. And it's got this really nice dark brownish color, charred in some areas. It looks absolutely incredible. I mean, the size of it, first off, is massive. Just look at how big this entire roti is. That is a massive portion of roti. It is so big, and it is, oh my god, just touching it, I feel the oil on my hand. First thing I'm gonna do, I have to break away a piece. I'm very curious to see how it tastes, just without even the aloo pyaz. All that oil gotta be doing something really good. Let's go ahead and try. Nice, crispy. Requires a little effort to chew through, but really good flavor. That oil, the ghee that they use here, it's a flavored oil. It's really delicious, and they lather it on. They don't have any reservations about putting it over the roti. That is delicious. Now, time for the aloo pyaz. Actually, what the first stall owner told us is that their aloo pyaz is some of the best you're going to find in Jaipur. And that is a very traditional Rajasthani thing. Potatoes and onions. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to get the roti, I'm going to dip it inside this sauce, get a piece of aloo, get a piece of potato in there. Look at this. This looks like a heavenly bite right here. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Oh my god. I thought the aloo pyaz yesterday was good, but this one takes it to a whole new level. The depth of flavor is incredible. You feel the depth of the flavor, and that sauce has just been cooking for such a long time. It's really taken out the best of the potato and the onions and the spices. It even tastes a little bit like umami flavor as well. That is delicious, and you can see there is a thick layer of oil on top of that aloo pyaz. That is delicious. That is one of the best things I've had. The aloo is completely, the potato is completely melted away, and of course with some of this saffron lassi, that is a perfect combination. This is apparently a very famous place here in Jaipur. It is a legendary place to have aloo pyaz and roti, and I can absolutely see why. Wow, absolutely blow my mind away. That's some of the best stuff I've had here in the city. If you come here to Rajasthan, to Jaipur, this is an absolute must try.
This place, Mahavir Rabri Bandar, one of the best places to get aloo pyaz. I've had so much aloo pyaz, but this place, I don't know what they do with the spice. I don't know how they do it with the gravy and the curry. It is incredible. I mean, one of the best places I could ask for, and the people here are super friendly. They're very nice, and the total price for one was only about 200 rupees. Very affordable, very delicious, and the lassi, don't forget the lassi, that's gonna cool you down instantly. But I am stuffed, I am good for now, and we're gonna eat later for dinner. Dinner time has finally arrived here in Jaipur, and the sun has set. Now we've come to an incredible place. I'm actually so shocked by this place. This is called Masala Chok. It's a massive open air food court offering some of the best foods that Jaipur has to offer. In fact, the place we went to for lunch, Mahavir Rabri Bandar, they actually have a branch here where they're selling the same things that they're selling at the original branch. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go around, we're gonna see what's interesting, we're gonna get a few things. I'm really curious to try what is the local food here in Jaipur, and I think this is the perfect place to try out all that Jaipur has to offer. So with that, let's go see what's on sale for tonight. First off, we've come here to a place, Gobal Singh Akasi Bandar. And I've got here one Pani Puri. Look at that beauty right there. It's very nice, and it has to be eaten really quickly. So without further ado, let me go ahead and take a quick bite. That is unlike anything I've ever had before, actually. The water, it has this very unique
spicy actually, a bit salty, a bit minty, a bit potatoey, very crispy on the outside. It's a very unique Pani Puri. And actually here they call it a patasi. There's many names for Pani Puri here in India. It's a really, really good one. Really good little snack, and it's only 30 rupees, which makes it extremely, extremely affordable. But this is a nice way to start off our day here in the Masala Chowk. Let's go ahead and keep going. After some delicious Pani Puri, it's time to have some real dinner here at the Masala Chowk. And let me just say, it's easy to get overwhelmed with choice here. There are so many options. I'm actually really happy with this find. It's like a place where you can get all the best foods that Jaipur has to offer. And what I've got here is a special moong dal childa. I think that's how you say it. It's kind of like a pancake, but before we get to that, we gotta get a drink. This is again pineapple juice. Now, earlier in this video, we already had pineapple juice on the street side. Here, I had to get pineapple juice again. It is so hot and I want a refreshing, cold, fruity drink. Pineapple juice is always the way to go. So let's go ahead, let's get a drink of this pineapple juice. I don't know what it is about pineapple juice here in India, but it is so sweet and so fresh and so cool. It's the best thing ever. It's got this nice, sweet, fruity flavor. You can really taste the pineapple, and it's not sour. Sometimes you get pineapple, it's really sour. Not here. This is as sweet as it gets. Now, let's talk about the main meal we got tonight. A moong dal childa. I got it at a place that's called Rajasthani Kalkati Chaat. And they are doing a lot of different things, but one of those famous things they're doing is this childa. Now, it's kind of like a pancake, and when the way they make it is that they get a big lump of that lentil batter. They sort of make a big circle around it. Then they add some onions, some peppers, and there you go. You fold it up, and you've got the perfect childa. It comes with a few sauces. It comes with a green sauce, a red sauce, a tamarind sauce, and some lentils again. It is very interesting. I've never had a childa before. I've never had it outside of India, so this is actually my first childa in my whole life. But it is very, very interesting. First off, it's so piping hot. It literally was just cooked off of that grill. You can see the way he masterfully makes it. He's very talented at what he does. So it's fresh off the grill. It is very hot. We gotta be a little bit more careful what we're getting. So let's go ahead. I've split off a little piece here. What I'm gonna do first is I am going to dip it in the red sauce and the green sauce, and we're gonna get a bit of both, and we're gonna go and try it out. That is so good. First off, the onions and the peppers aren't overcooked. Sure, the onions are a little grilled on the outside, but they retain their freshness, their crunchiness, their crispiness, even though they're deeply embedded inside the batter. It is really, really good. You can taste the freshness of the ingredients inside the childa. The onion still has its natural spice flavor. It's not cooked down. The same can be said about the peppers. The dough itself isn't really, really flavorful. There's a bit of pepper in it that you can taste, but like I said, it's a lentil-based pancake. So it is not the most exciting pancake out there. However, what does make it exciting are those chutneys. The red chutney, the green chutney. The green chutney has this little bit of cilantro flavor that adds a little bit of spice, but the red one, that is also really spicy as well. You've got to use both of the chutneys in order to get the most of the flavor that you can. With the freshness of the onions, you're getting some of the best flavors that you can mix them together. The crazy part is the price. Look at this massive, massive plate right here. It is a big, big plate. This costs 130 rupees. That is extremely affordable for this entire massive pancake, which is still piping hot. The master is skillfully making it in the back, and you can see the way he's doing it. It comes with all the sauces, even comes with some raita, with some cream, some yogurt, so you can obviously dip that if that's your preference. I prefer just put it in the green chutney and the red chutney, because those are already so amazing by themselves. But to be fair, you could do all of them, you could do none of them, and I'm pretty sure it would still taste really, really good. We've come to get some dessert, and of course, I've got to get one of my favorites, mango kulfi. Now, here in India, they have ice cream, but they also have kulfi, which is a fruit-based creamier ice cream. And this one is a good one. First off, look at how unique it is. It's got like a little apron almost for it, so that it doesn't fall onto your shirt. Really smart invention, but let's go ahead, let's try out my first mango kulfi here in Jaipur. Oh wow. Aside from just the mango, there's so much going on in the kulfi. It's got a bit of spice, it's got a bit of cardamom, it's got got a few things going on that add to it. To be honest, it's not that sweet. It's not a very sweet kulfi. Rather, it's a very spiced up kulfi that's cold, but at the same time leaves a bit of a hint of spice, like fragrant type of spice in your mouth. That's what kulfi is all about. It's not ice cream. It's ice cream with a little bit of spice, a little bit of cardamom, a little bit of other flavors, a little bit of textures, a little bit gritty, a little bit grainy. That's what makes kulfi different from ice cream. That's why it's so incredible. And with this little invention, I really enjoy kulfis here in Jaipur. With that, I think that concludes our food day here in Jaipur. I'm ending here at the Masala Chowk. First off, Masala Chowk, great place to come if you want some food. It has got some incredible food. It is delicious, it is affordable, and it's in an open area, sort of large dining area where you can get some incredibly delicious food. I tried so many things today. I mean, we've had some great Aloo Pyaz, we've had some Aloo Paratha, we've had juices, we've had tuna. I mean, I've tried so many incredible things that I've never had before here in India, and to be honest, it's been impressive. Indian food is shocking me by far, and the whole reputation that Indian food is dirty, I just haven't really seen it. It is incredibly good, incredibly healthy, and I think it's been absolutely beautiful. So with that, I'm gonna end this video here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video here in Jaipur. I'm gonna end it right here in the beautiful Masala Chowk. I will see you all on the next one. Bye guys.